Okay, and on Tuesday, I had a call from my wife that my son was very sick. Alright. So immediately I called the brains to get me a chance on their 2 o'clock uh, vehicle to Abuja. So I couldn't even wait till around that close to 2 o'clock. I was at their park around 1 o'clock waiting for 2 o'clock because my mind was in Abuja. Because like I don't joke with those two. I have only 2 kids and I don't joke with them. So around 2 o'clock, I boarded the vehicle to Abuja, and getting to Abuja, I didn't drop at the park because I was going to Lugbe, and if I'm to go to their park again, the 247 park, which is at that Walmart Plaza there, I will have to cross over to the other side before I will get the vehicle to Lugbe. So I told the driver, and almost all the drivers that take me from Makurdi to Abuja, they drop me there if I'm going home. So I was having a lot of food stuff. They told me they could transport some of them, but the other ones will come the following day. So I said, okay, instead, let me come the following day and pack all of them once. So the driver dropped me at Area 1 roundabout. Then I told him to go with my food stuff so that if they bring the remaining ones, I will get a taxi that would convey it home. So dropping at Area 1 roundabout, I strode a little, went under that roundabout to buy Aku, cool now. I don't know the English name. So I wanted to buy cool to go and give my children, and So I bought this thing, then crossed over to that other side where I was supposed to get the vehicle to Lugbe. So all the cars that were there, I stood there for a while, but they were not loading fast. So I now said, okay, let me just go front so that I will not be head down, and I will get the vehicle, a passing vehicle, fast, because I really wanted to go home so that I will see the condition of my boy. So I was standing there, I stood there for a while with my 2 small bags. Then one vehicle pulled over, and the guy in front of the vehicle, not the driver, came down to open the boot for me so that I'll put my 2 bags. So he opened the boot, I put my 2 bags and opened the back seat to go inside. While I opened the back seat, I saw another person inside, just one person. Then I now went inside the back seat. Then this guy that was supposed to sit in front now decided to join us in the back seat. So I was like, the front seat is free. Why are you joining us? Okay, you should wait. Let me go to the front seat. Then by then I also died my wife's call, my wife's phone. I died her this thing. I wanted to tell her to prepare swallow for me, because my wife. It's not as if I get home, she will not prepare food for me, but maybe if I get home now, she will cook rice and a fried yam, egg sauce, and all this their food. So I called her so I can tell her to prepare swallow, because me, I like swallow very well. So I called her so I can tell her to prepare swallow. So as the guy in front wanted to enter after me, leaving the front seat empty, I asked the guy, why is he not going to the front? If he's tired, let me go to the front so that the 2 of them will sit behind. Then that was the point. The guy that was already seated inside pointed a gun at me. By then, my wife picked the call already. So I had no other option than to say, okay, they've abducted me in thief language. She should call my mother and all that. So immediately they collected my phone. Of course, I was very obedient because I saw the gun, and I entered inside. I sat inside. The other guy entered by the side, and we took off. So while we were going, the driver was in front alone. The 3 of us were sitting behind. So the driver now got one rag in front. That is between the driver's seat and the front. How do they even call it? The front passenger seat. The driver now brought out the rag and gave it to the guy behind. So the guy just covered my face and I went off. They brought the rag, tied my face, and I went off.
Did they show you a gun?
Yeah, the guy was sitting inside. So I went off, and the next thing I discovered myself in one bathroom, one toilet, one bathroom, and so.
Okay, well, let's just thank God for your life. First things first.
Yeah.
And I know that when I spoke to you, you made mention of that you didn't even know where they precisely took you to.
Yeah.
You know, so but let me again say thank you to everybody who facilitated the tracking that we did. My uncle, your in-law, Dr. Teka Luga, and another of my uncle again, Uncle Lovette Makiu, and most importantly, Bafan Yana was also doing her tracking. Funny enough, all the tracking we did showed that the first place they took you to was Gudu. And then after 6 hours of tracking again, we discovered that you were taken to Lugbe. In as much as till now, you don't know where they took you to. But I'm telling Nigerians who are watching that this is where our brother was taken to. Now, can you tell us why they released you after 2 days, according to what you told me?
Okay.
And don't forget to tell us the parts that they were beating you. You know, tell us to them who you were.
Come on, no be small beating. The thing is that I wasn't keeping track of day and night because I was in the bathroom and it wasn't an open it was somehow like the inner bathroom of I don't know whether it's parlor or bedroom or anything, but all I could see was normal light, nothing coming from.
Did they blindfold you in the bathroom?
No, my eyes were open, but all I could see was light because there was no way I could even see from the window outside. I don't know whether the bathroom was inside, like one inner bathroom inside. So I never knew where it was day or night. But then, let me say maybe the second day or assumably, they came and were searching me. And I was having ID card. This kind of ID card I used to have, this one. It used to have one round thing, like Nigerian coat of arm on it. So if you are putting it here, with that thing, somebody will easily detect that you have something there. But this one doesn't have it. So on the second day, they came and were trying to search me, and one of them noticed this. So when they removed this ID card, they started arguing among them in Hausa. And me, I don't understand Hausa. I don't understand like even one thing in Hausa. So they went and were just arguing among themselves. So me, in my mind now, I was thinking, oh, maybe these people want to use me for ritual, or they want to go and kill me and drop me like they dropped Alabama. I'm sure
they were just saying it's a bad market for them because seeing the ID card and knowing that you're a government appointee, they definitely would have known that they will look for you. People will be searching for you. Maybe the argument was like, see, we'll allow this one go because if he stay, then go find us. Because I'm still imagining how they didn't take anything from you. They didn't ask for ransom. They left you with your phone at the end of it all. Well, go ahead.
I can't say they didn't take anything from me. And I can't say they took something from me.
Okay.
Because when I woke up, I couldn't see my 2 bags. I was going with my 2 small bags. So I don't know whether they took the bags with me and dropped them where they dropped me and somebody else picked the bags.
Okay.
But when I got up, anyway, let me skip that part for now. So after enough arguments, in the night, they came again. That was the second day. But that first day, no be small beating, no. You saw me now. My ears, my eye was swelling up and everything. Even for my ear, they slap, do all these things. And I was very, very surprised because nobody asked for a number for ransom, to call for ransom and nothing. And no, they didn't take me to police station. So I was thinking they wanted to kill me. So all I was thinking about then was my family, like what will become of my wife, my children, how I've not done something for them to like take and be taking care of them, and my own has finished. I was stuck between being used for ritual and being killed for whatever it is they kill for. So on that second day, back to the ID card, they saw the ID card, spoke in Hausa, argued among themselves for a long time. And they came again. They had that particular rag. I don't know what is sprayed on it. And once they cover, they wrap up the thing on my head. I'll just inhale whatever it is they sprayed on it and go off. So that was how I ended up in Bega. I woke up around that Bega side, and I called the available taxi, this green taxi. I can't even recall the number again, the number that was written on it. So the taxi now took me straight to the house, and the man charged me 15,000. I collected from my wife and paid the taxi. So the picture you saw they snapped of me, that picture was not by the roadside. It was in my house. When I got home, I was a mess. Those guys dumped me in the gutter, and it's like rain fell that day in Abuja, serious rain. So there was a lot of sand in my ears and everywhere. So I got home, laid down, and that was when my wife said, okay, she should snap me, and she snapped me. And the following day, I was taken to the hospital, and thank God we were there at the hospital. A doctor examined me and said, for the beating, I don't have any physical injury. It's just the normal beating, slaps, body pain. So she recommended this, bought this, bought some medicine for me to be massaged, and gave me some pills to swallow for the thing. And I was very happy because I never even wanted to be on admission.
Okay. Andy Obeya, my very good friend, who knows about you? You don't always antagonize. No, they believe anything easily. Anyways, the floor is opened for anybody who wants to ask questions. For those guys who said it was all staged, that Krayzietee staged this to get the attention of the Benin State government or his principal, please, can somebody ask him questions? He's here.
Let me even tell them something. See, I don't need get attention of anybody. You understand? Before I came to Makodina, governor called me. So it's not as if I was recommended on any part. You understand? This was between life and death. You understand? I cannot stage anything for anything.
So for now, I want you guys that didn't believe whatever happened to please ask your questions. But if you must ask questions in the aspect that you feel this was staged, please be sure that you have been kidnapped before, so that we'll believe that it was staged. Some of you knew what happened to me when I came to Abuja, and the police kidnapped me in Zone 4. For 2 days, nobody knew where I was. They didn't lock me within the jurisdiction of Abuja, within Abuja town here. They took me to Jikwe, locked me up until the second day. They drove me in my own car to Benue and showed me a post they claim I did, and somebody wrote a petition. Lo and behold, I didn't make that post. Sarah reporters made that post and tagged people. Somebody tagged me and I accepted the tag. And it felt like I was the one that did it. And that's why I had the audacity to call the commissioner of police and question him. I said, a petition was written in your office for 6 months, for 3 months rather. You never called me, and you sent boys to pick me up in Abuja like a common criminal. And I told him to his face that it's either you leave Benue or I will leave Benue for you. Until the man went and discovered who I was And he started calling me afterwards because I made a post and said, if anything happens to me, the police commissioner in Benin State should be held responsible. And Abuja sent him a secret message to respond to why the human rights activist is putting his life at risk, putting his life on his hands. How did it all end? I'm not saying I caused his transfer, but he left Benue. He was transferred, I think, a month after that incident. So many people would have said Ukankuru staged his own disappearance. No. So please, I need you guys to talk. Ask questions. It's here.
Okay,
all of you hold on. All of you that were ranting and saying things. Because me, I didn't want to talk because I didn't know where the story was going to end. But we saw him. We spoke at will. Area 1 is not a place for anybody to just be walking like I don't care. Area 1 is a flashpoint for kidnappers, for pickpocketers, and all of that. All these guys that do pickpockets. Lugbe is not a good place. Gudu is not a good place either. Airport Road is not even a good place. Even Usetu in the night, it's not a good place. So I know precisely what I'm talking about. So when you people say somebody staged something, how do you stage? I mean, Krayzietee is somebody, is my brother, regardless. The whole thing was talking about. Can you tell me why you don't believe? The floor is open. Ask your questions. I will read it out.
The fact is that it's not for anybody's belief. Me, the only thing is that I thank God for bringing me back safe and sound to my family. You understand? And I appreciate God so much because nobody asked for ransom. Imagine if they had asked for ransom. A lot of them now would be saying, this guy won't make money. They fake and kidnap him.
See,
Give him money.
Let me say this. For the first time in my life, I went to the office of the IG of police. Who took me there? My uncle, Uncle Krayzietee Atu. From there, we came to the office of the IRT. I met the commander, the commissioner of IRT. He gave me his personal line and said, my elder brother has told him about me and he feels sorry for what happened to my brother and our friend. And he's going to do everything possible to bring him back because they were tracking the coordinates as well. So that was how far we went. So I can tell you without fear or favor that this was not staged. So I might even have something to ask. I wish one be rain fell and phone wasn't soaked. I don't know where you guys are just trying. So
I even told you that coming up here is just something that will provoke me the most. I don't owe any of those people any obligation to explain it to them. You understand? I owe my family because some of them were thinking the story should end that okay, they picked me there so that they will fake some sympathy and make all kind of things, whatever it is they do, and bring out chatter. He chatted me 2 days ago. He called me 2 days ago on this normal fake solution. Came out alive, and that is the most important thing to me. I came out alive. Yesterday, when I got home, I was just looking at my children that if I'm there today, what will happen to them? So I thank God that I'm alive. So anybody that wants to think whatever it is they think, they should go ahead. If I'm faking this, what do I even intend to get? Because nobody asked for ransom. Even my wife never even called a single person to send money to her. As I'm talking to you now, my mother came all the way from Tongu. You know Tongu? It's after Konya to Abuja. She's in my house now. As I'm talking to you now, my mother-in-law came all the way from Achusa in Makodi. They are still in my house now. My in-law take her, look, I never slept. You were with him yesterday. No? Those people, I cannot even imagine to put them in that kind of trouble. I am my mother's only son. I am my father's only son. My immediate younger brother, I lost my immediate younger brother to accident. My mother is hypertensive because of the death of my younger brother. I cannot even imagine to put her in that condition. When I was there, she was among the people I was thinking about her. If my mother gets to hear about this, maybe she will collapse now and die. Because we've not had experiences about this whole thing. This was how Alabama's case was. A lot of people, even me, I thought it was a joke until they found his dead body and he was gone. So anybody that wants to think any other thing should go ahead. And then there is one other fake pseudo account that was saying they requested for, is it 170 million or something? One is a Shinegi and whatever. People
that account is a fake account.
That's a fake account. because nobody asked me for phone number. In as much as they collected my phone and were going through the whole thing, I came out and asked my wife. She said nobody called and nobody asked for a ransom, and she did not even ask anybody for money. So I wonder what the problem.
Anyway, one of the things I really want to appreciate you for is the fact that you said you don't owe naysayers or people who are seeking any explanation to what happened to you. I think it's okay. The most important thing is you are alive, you are safe. A lot of people would have been writing rest in peace, like you said. I just started him last week. They would have been putting pictures. See us now.
Yeah.
So be the flex. So I'm fine.
That one is sweet, our people.
So I'm happy that you're happy. I'm happy that you're okay. You are alive. So I wouldn't want to say much because you are just here to tell the whole world, the social media, Facebook community, many people, your friends out there, what really transpired and what happened to you. So let me also use this opportunity to say welcome back. And you have to be more careful, right? For me, I don't know, but it's difficult for me to use these cars at Area 1. It's better to use the ones right inside the park. But well, a team man will say, when something happens to you, then we'll have a topic of discussion. So I'm happy you've explained your side of the story, and people will now take precaution. Like I said, I've named some flashpoints to be very careful in Abuja when you are traveling or when you are plying the roads within. I talked about Area 1. I talked about Gudu. I talked about Lugbe. Lugbe is always a place when they kidnap people in town, they take them to. I don't know whether they've built a safe haven there. Also, I've talked about Airport Road and even Use 2. Use 2 in the night is a very terrible place. Actually, those lonely pathways leading to those big gardens are quite lonely. So, welcome back. I wanted to give your appreciation to everybody. Then I will say mine and we'll call it a day.
Okay. I want to appreciate each and every Benue youth that's stood up for me. It was like the whole Benue. Though I was there, I wasn't with the phone. I never knew what was happening outside until I came outside. When I came out, I saw a lot of people. People I never imagined. People have had problems with people like Ben Bayutiong. I was surprised that he took it upon himself and was posting it back to back. People like that, Okwande and the rest, you, Kankuru, their UK money, a lot of them, and their Eco money, a lot of people. I can't even call the names, but a lot of them. And my colleagues were calling the earlier clique of PSAs. They issued a strong statement through Isaac Uzan and of course, the Commissioner for Youth and Sports, my friend, Honorable Tiza Emojime, who just even came and visited us, my brother, Lovety Makiu, who came with other conscientious sons to visit me. And a lot of them, David Binder also issued a statement, a press release, and a lot of people, they are big smarts. I saw them, a lot of them, and I can't remember the names, but I want to appreciate you guys. Let's keep doing this. If another brother is out there, you know me, you know how me I do my own. I don't care whether I'm having problem with you or anybody. If you are in this position, you know what I can do. You know what I can do if you are in this position. And I want to appreciate the executive governor of Benue State so much, Father Hysen earlier. You know, it's not the talking governor. He believes so much in action. And people were working underground to to make sure they get to the root of it. And they were checking from hospital to hospital, police stations and all that to make sure that I wasn't there. That if I'm dead, I'll be found or something there. And who again? Emmanuel Obe was calling my wife. My wife told me how he was there calling her, telling her that everything is going to be fine and the measures they've taken. And I feel very bad because some people were making it look as if I was there and the governor neglected me, and it wasn't so. They were feeling that maybe he should come up and write something that I condemn the action and all that without doing anything. But the man was working on the ground through a lot of people. So I want to appreciate him, and I want to appreciate you guys so much. You guys are the best. I owe you, and let's keep doing this for brothers, for brotherhood, for sisterhood. And I love you so much. And to my family, to my wife is such a strong woman. When this thing happened, I called her by accident and told her to call my mother, because my mother is a nurse and she's strong. I know that she was the one that was going to give her even the emotional support, because my wife with 2 kids here in Abuja cannot leave the children and be going from one police station to another. So my wife, my mother, in as much as she was from Tongu, she made the calls, and my wife made the calls, and Luga reported here in Abuja. Unfortunately, some people were saying they did not report in Makurdi. The one thing about police is that is what they call jurisdiction. If something happened to you here in Abuja, even in Lube, they will not allow you to report it at Metama police station. They will tell you to go and report it in the area of jurisdiction. So they reported it here in Abuja, and thank God everything is okay. How they call me now? And to you, my brother Okankuru, to you, my brother Okankuru, I want to appreciate you so much for what you are doing. It's only God that will bless you for this wonderful work you are doing. Just keep being you. I know a lot of people will criticize you, say a lot of things, but you are doing your work. And thank you for being a brother. And to people like the Ayila Wire who were giving my wife a headache, I want to tell you that I never expected that kind of thing from you. Because even if I'm faking it, we're not faking it to collect money from either you or any of those people. So I want to tell you that let me talk my mind. I'm why I work with one correct. With dragging online for what? What are you saying? So I want to appreciate everybody for what you've done, and
okay, so thank you so much.
We are back stronger and better.
Thank you so much. So let me say a very big thank you to some few persons. One, to Bemba Yochom. Bemba Yochom was calling me a second per minute. I was giving him all the updates and all the movements we're making in Abuja. He came back to my hotel room almost like 2, 3 a.m., 2 days. Let me also say a very big thank you to Dr. Teka Luga, who was with me all through the night. And my big brother, my Uncle Lovett in my queue. He did a lot. He spent money. I was with him. He would say, look, you can leave your car, pick a cab and meet me up here. Let's use my car. Let's move together. Uncle Lovett, thank you so much. And to all the places you took me to make sure that we made proper and reports and breaking protocols to make sure that we got what we want. Finally, and the biggest of them all, by Sabafa Yana, she literally broke down
Capacity.
talking to me because she couldn't even imagine. She said a lot of things were running through her head, just the same way a lot of things were running through my head and every other person, because we all know what happened to one of our friends who also died in that kind of situation. May his soul rest in peace. Continue to rest in peace. So this is in no way saying I don't recognize every other person who didn't do the job, who were doing the job. I can't call everybody's name, but these were the people that were working closely with me right from the day I left Makurdi to Abuja to do a follow-up on what was wrong with our brother. God bless every government appointee that called me. I don't want to start calling names. God bless you all. God bless everybody. And all the people who send me a chat card and say, okay, you are making videos, you are making calls. Please keep this, let it go, let it flow. Thank you so much. We're happy that our brother is back. May God bless everybody, and may none of your enemies experience this, because you can never tell whether the person will come back alive or so. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We can't thank you enough. Wishing you guys all the best for the weekend and wishing you a fruitful new week. Thank you and have a beautiful day ahead. Bye-bye.